The 443550 repeater. The 147375 has a positive offset and I think an 88.5 PL tone. The 443550 repeater has a plus 5 megahertz offset and a 100 PL tone. If I don't have any volunteers to copy along, and just in case net control drops out, please call KN4ZHU. Nothing heard, so we'll just continue on without a copy along. When you're checking into the net, please give your full call sign, name, location, and list any traffic or announcements that you have for the net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. Just a minute, let me get set up on my computer and I'll start the check-ins. Okay, we're just going to check in any old order. So anybody wants to check into the Hampstead HAMS-RAGQ net, please call now.
KN4ZHU. This is KO4SAT, David in Hempstead. No traffic.
KN4ZHU, this is WA8YPF, no traffic.
So far I've got KO4SAT, good evening David, and I have WA8YVF, good evening George. Anybody else wants to check into the Hampstead HAMS-RAGQ net, please call now.
This is Kilo Oscar 4, Zulu X-Ray Foxtrot, John, I'm up in Jacksonville, no traffic. KN4ZHU. Please check in Kilo Alpha 4, Sierra, Quebec, November, Randy in Southwest Jacksonville. KN4ZHU. November 4, November Papa Hotel, Bobby, Topsail Beach, no traffic. KN4ZHU. Please check in KM4QZB, John in Hampstead, no traffic. KN4ZHU. KO4SAS, Stephen Hampstead, no traffic.
So we picked up KO4ZXF, John in Jacksonville. Picked up Randy, K4SQN, also in Jacksonville. Picked up Bobby, N4MPH, Topsail Beach. And picked up John, KM4QZV, Hampstead. And we picked up KO4SAS, Steve in Hampstead. Anybody else wants to check into the Hampstead HAMS-RAGQ net, please call now.
Control, please recognize Kilo 4, Alpha Romeo Sierra. I'll be checking in and out. No traffic. Over.
Okay, we picked up Kilo 4, Alpha Romeo Sierra. Have I got this straight?
My name is Timothy on this end. I was just checking in and out. I'm at work and don't have time for a ride. Chew over.
Okay, Timothy, we got you checked in and out. 7-3, thanks for checking in. Anybody else wants to check into the Hampstead HAMS-RAGQ net, please call now. Okay, so we're looking at 10 check-ins, which is not our best, but far from our worst too. So we'll. Let's see. The only announcement that I have is that we have a club meeting at the Surf City Municipal Building. Still trying to get over this cough. Surf City Municipal Building at 0900 on this coming Saturday, which should be the 12th of August. And hoping to see you all there. Don't remember what the topic is. Been out of town for a while, so I'm. Anyway, if you can show up, please do. Let me see. Let's go first to David. KO4SAT. Give us a rate to David.
KN4ZHU. This is KO4SAT. Oh. Well, what do I have to talk about? Not too much. Let me just say, back to net control.
Well, if you haven't got much to talk about, hopefully that means you got nothing bad to talk about. Thanks for checking in, David, and we'll get back to you on the 73 round. That'll be clear with KO4SAT. Next up is George, WA8YVF. You have anything else for the announcements for a club?
Yeah, absolutely. KN4ZHU WA8YVF. Yeah, we're going to be, I need to be brought up to speed on a few things, so anyway, I'm going to be asking some questions and trying to figure out, what's going on and all that. So anyway, no real big changes. We're just going to kind of go around and a couple things from last meeting we got to finish up, and that was, that's it. I just have a lot of questions for the group and who does what and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's about it for me. I didn't do too much outside at all. I stayed in, except for later this afternoon. Went outside and had a smoke and watched the birds. So there you go. Anyway, that's up for me, and we'll be sticking around for the cemetery. This is WA8YVF.
Oh, George, I would like to be able to tell you what goes on, but I'm not sure I know myself. I can probably tell you what the bank balance is, but I got to check up on PayPal and see who all has paid their dues and get that information over to Corey when I get a chance. Okay, so we'll catch up with you on the 7-3 round, and that'll be clear with WA8YVF. Next up is John, KO4ZXF.
Control Met, KO4ZXF. Not a whole lot going on. I was helping out a friend in need today. Doing other paperwork, but that's about all. It's been an easy day today. We didn't want to be outside too long because it's just way too hot. Heard other people mowing the lawn and all that. Y'all are nuts doing that stuff. But hey, that's about all that's going on. We'll give it back to net control. KO4ZXF.
Good deal on helping people out. Yeah, it is plenty hot out there, but I did manage to get out this afternoon and mow the lawn and do the trimming and all that. But boy, I didn't do it right around noon. It was like a sauna out there. I waited until about 5 o'clock, so kind of cooled off a little bit by then. Okay, so that'll be clear with KO4ZXF. Next up, Randy, KE4SQN.
KN4ZHU in the group. This is KA4SQN. Well, good evening, Dan. Doing a great job on the net there. And let's see, looking forward to seeing everybody at the club meeting this Saturday. It is hot again this week. Try to stay indoors most of the day in the air conditioning because I tell you what, it's a scorcher out there. It looks like it's going to be that way all week long, too. So, also, to let everybody know, in case you haven't checked the radar picture, there are some severe thunderstorms heading this way. sometime between 9 and 10 p.m., maybe a little bit later for you guys down there in Pender County, but we'll be setting up our Skywarn net on the 444-675 repeater if we go into a warning status there. And let's see, the only other thing I got is, and I don't want to take all of the thunder from this, but it looks like we may have to change the date for the Missile Museum. Bobby gave me a heads up on we may have to change the date, so he's up next anyway, so I'll let him talk about that, and that'll be another subject that we'll need to discuss at the upcoming club meeting. So we'll let Bobby talk about that. All right, and I'll listen for a few more minutes, but make this my 73 round, because I'll have to go downstairs and get set up for the Skywarn net. So back to you, Dan. Doing a great job. KN4ZHU, KA4SQN.
Yeah, Randy, I saw that radar picture earlier today, but I looked at the the nose-all iPhone, and it didn't show them actually hitting us, but they did say there's a possibility for severe weather later on, so we keep an eye peeled out for that. I'll be interested in hearing what's going on with the Missiles and More Museum. Looking forward to seeing you on Saturday. And that'll be clear with K4SQN. Have you checked out 7-3, and we'll talk to you later. Next up, Bobby, N4MPH.
Okay, Dan, thank you. This is N4NPH, Bobby at Topsail Beach. As far as this Missiles and More things go, I don't know how to explain it. Between the calendar dates, last year we did the thing on the 23rd. Well, this year the festival's going to be on the 23rd, so, or whatever. It's just the way the calendars work. You know, last year I think it was the first was a Saturday, so the festival that was moved forward a week earlier than it will be this year, basically. If that makes any sense. Anyway, I offered the option to Randy that we could do the thing like the first Saturday in November. Let's see, yeah, that would be October, November. And I guess all of November is open. We just sort of have to choose a time. The problem is trying to schedule this thing between when the festival's going to be, the Ottawa Topsail Festival, and the CQ Worldwide Contest, which we don't want to be trying to get on the air that weekend because it's just total chaos. So we'll just have to come to some decision here, I guess, at the next meeting, and I'll try to be there. I think we can schedule it anytime you want to in November. It probably would be a good idea to just go ahead and move the thing there and get away from the CQ contest and the Missile and More festival. Get to a more open time. I don't know. I'm no expert on this, so we'll just take it up at the meeting if that's okay. And I don't have anything else much to add, Dan. Nothing going on. I just been to a meeting tonight at the fire department and walked outside, and the humidity and the temperature about knocked me over after being in 75-degree air conditioning. And everybody stay cool. We'll catch you later. N4MPH.
Hey, Bobby, are you checking out?
Yeah, I don't have anything to add for 73. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you running the net. N4NPH.
Thanks for that information, Bobby. As far as I'm concerned, any time in early to mid-November is good. Do want to avoid Thanksgiving. But, yeah, and as far as the humidity, when I was working in a power plant down in Mexico years ago, they used to keep the control room about 60 degrees to keep all the electronics cool. And I would walk outside after the shift, and we were all wearing, like, Winter Park is in there.